So Slipknot's self-titled debut album's about to get an all singing, all dancing deluxe edition re-release.
Yes.
To commemorate 10 years since its release originally.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So aside from it being first album ever to go platinum for Roadrunner, is that right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. High fives.
A total, utter high five, high tens.
There you
actually,
go.
both digits up. We love it.
So this is going to be kind of about the passage of time, the highs and the lows, joys and the woes.
Yes,
all of those. Okay. First up, how are you?
I'm doing really good. I gotta be honest, man. Your beard is amazing today.
It's getting there, isn't it?
It's really good.
I want to go full on like Man in the Woods, you know.
Yeah, but no, your beard's looking very. I'm saying you look handsome today. I am.
Thanks.
I know. Yeah.
I don't take compliments well, but
I know. I can see you're a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm blushing underneath this
right now.
foliage.
I'm spooning you in my mouth. Is that weird?
No.
It's a little weird, isn't it? Yeah. All right. Fair
all right. So. Highs and lows over the past 10 years of your career with Slipknot.
Fair enough.
Okay, favourite Slipknot tour?
That's probably a cross between Ozfest 99 and Ozfest 2004. A little more 2004 because 99, like, we were all so stoked to be there, but I had fried my voice out about 3 weeks prior to that tour. And I was literally only allowed to talk during the set. Like, I was only allowed to sing and talk during the set. For 2 months, I carried a pen and a pad of paper. This is a true story. And people would talk to me and be like, why? And I just gotten down to writing, like, token answers, you know? And I'm like, can't talk, fried my voice, blah, 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 you know? So as much as I enjoyed that because it was our first real tour, 2004 to me was great. It was my first completely sober tour. I brought my kids out with me, headlining the second stage, which everybody told us was the worst idea ever, you know? And then to have it just be overwhelmingly successful for us, it was just such a great, like, in your face, you know? You can't stop it, you know? And it was a great time, man. It was one of my favorite times to be on the road.
Worst haircut of your career?
Probably. Oh man, when I dyed the hair black. Bad decision.
Tell me about it.
I went right from having blue hair, and this was on the Iowa tour, to shoulder-length black hair, which I'm a natural blonde, reddish blonde, so I just looked like a tool, man. I really did. It was getting long enough that it was sticking out of the bottom of the mask, and like, it was so bad. I was just like, why did I do this? And of course, I tried to bleach it out, and it's not going anywhere. You know, I got the roots, and that was about it. So for a solid 6 months, I had crappy blonde roots fading into red and then into bright black hair. And I'm like, what am I doing with my life? It never occurred to me to shave my head either. Like, it never occurred to me to just stop and get it over with. I just let it go, man. And eventually it got back to that reddish blonde, and then of course I turn around and I dye it again on volume 3, like 80 different colors. I'm like, what am I stupid? So I'm not allowing myself to have long hair anymore. Let's put it that way. I've just made some very unfortunate choices with my head.
Okay, well, while we're there, we should also have biggest fashion faux pas.
Biggest fashion faux pas. Oh, man. You know, I was still wearing green jeans in 2000. Let's put it that way. So I had a pair of green pants from Walmart. Don't know why. They were not wonderful. They weren't ironic. Just picture the worst looking green jeans you've ever seen in your life. Form-fitting. and they didn't fit. They did not fit, man. And this was like when I was really badly out of shape. So first of all, I'm sticking out of it like a potato in a straw, and I held on to them for a good year before I was like, what am I doing? I gotta throw these away. And I didn't. I still have them.
Nice.
They're so bad. I want to donate them to like a charity or something. Nobody will take them. Nobody wants these pants. I was the only guy who loved these pants, man. Sad.
Nice. Best crowd you've played to?
Download. 2009. Bar none. I don't know if it was just the emotion behind it, behind Download, but I mean the crowd, bar none, the best UK audience we've ever had. After the show, man, I was like blown away. I was like, wow, you know, this has got to be what it feels like to be an Iron Maiden, to be in Metallica, to be in AC/DC. Yeah, that's got to be what it feels like, you know. And I started bawling. Like openly weeping in front of people. And I was like, you know what? You let me cry. It's my party. I'll cry if I want to.
Best present you've ever received from a fan?
Ooh, best present. I get stuff all the time.
I've got you a present, actually.
Do you?
I do.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you'll like it.
Yeah? Let me see it.
Well, you know, 10th anniversary. You know, by wedding anniversaries, you know the 10th one?
The 10th one is gold? Silver.
You wish.
Silver.
Tin.
Tin?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because the one is paper, isn't it? And then oh, God. Beans.
Tin of beans.
You got me a tin of beans?
And they're packed with fiber.
Is that right?
Right, anyway, sorry, best present.
Well, a douchebag DJ gave me a tin of beans once.
There we go.
Actually, I have a painting that a fan made that is beautiful, and it's not even really related to the band. It's an art piece. He's a fantastic artist, and he made it and gave it to me, and it's hanging in my house. And there's no real way to describe it. I mean, you just have to see it.
What would you say is your proudest moment in the last 10 years with Slipknot?
Besides Download, which is, I mean, that's the obvious.
Yeah.
Number one album. Consensus-wise, overall, like worldwide, you know? I mean, getting the number one, you know, I mean, we'd had it in the UK before, but getting it in the US, you know, say what you want about America, but when you're from there, you know, when you get that, when you achieve that, that's huge because that's your home, you know. Yeah. I'm just glad that we got it when we did, you know, because we could appreciate it. If we'd have gotten it 5, you know, even 10 years ago, it wouldn't have been the same.
When you recorded the first album, do you think if somebody said, yeah, you're going to have a number one record?
Not a chance on that in hell. Maybe top 10, you know. I was, like, seriously, I honestly looked at us as a band like the Melvins or you know, Black Flag, like a band that would be influential. Because I knew we were great, you know, I knew we were good, but I didn't look at us as viable for that kind of success, man. I honestly did not. So no, I mean, it wasn't even an option. Honestly, I didn't think I never gave us a chance up until All Hope Is Gone. And I called it. I said, this will be our first number one album. You watch. And we did. And I was still surprised. I was like, oh, God, we really got it? Woo!
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice one.
You're beautiful.
No, you're beautiful.
You're beautiful.
You're more beautiful.
You're pretty.
Thanks.
You got a pretty face.
All right, so your favourite track of the debut album, and we'll play out with it. So if you'd like to introduce it after giving us a little brief synopsis of it.
Well, now that it's back on, I will say Purity, because that was the song that I loved recording the most, because I got to do a lot of stuff that not only I'd not done before, but felt familiar, you know, and especially being in Slipknot, it was one of those things where you just never knew what you were going to be, what people were going to be cool with, you know. So Purity, I would love to hear Purity, and this is Purity off of the special edition 10th anniversary of the first album.
Awesome. Thanks for coming in.
No worries, sir. Thank you.